Hi guys, welcome. Today we're going to be doing this super simple, kind of easy, everyday makeup glam. It probably takes me about 15-20 minutes maximum. Bear with me because it is my first makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Before I do anything, I wet my face in the bathroom and I just put on some of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. It just makes my skin really smooth, and I let that sit and dry for at least like 5-10 minutes before I do anything else. So I'm going to dig in, and I'm going to start with primer. I use the Professional by Bare Minerals. Oh no, this is Benefit. So I just dab a little bit on my finger, nothing crazy, you don't need too much. I'm just going to go ahead and rub it in on the skin. I mainly like to get like my cheeks and my forehead and my nose because that's where most of my pores are. Okay, and then I also use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. This is more of an everyday foundation. Sometimes I do use it for other looks as well, but it's not full coverage. It's definitely like medium to light coverage. So if you want something more heavy, I do like the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I also like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I just take my beauty blender and I blend it in. Make sure you just blend it everywhere. You don't want any harsh lines, so I always like rub it right here and like even on my ear, especially if you're gonna be wearing your hair back. Next I go in with concealer. This is actually it's the Sephora brand concealer. I love this concealer. I use it for everyday looks, but if I want something more heavy, I love the Shape Tape concealer by Tarte. I do about, I don't know, like 3 or 4 strokes, nothing crazy. But yeah, definitely go with Shape Tape if you want something heavier. This is just for like every day, like I said. And I just blend it. And up here, you don't want any harsh lines, so I kind of bring it up and then I go in with the end that I did my foundation with and kind of just like blend it in as best as possible. And then sometimes I don't like to put a full like dot on my like spot acne because I feel like it's too much. So sometimes I'll just take whatever's left on the beauty blender and like put it on my breakouts. So like right here I have a little breakout, so I just like take whatever's left and I just cover up, you know. So next I take the Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, and I use the Morphe E49 brush. It's like perfect for under the eyes. It gets in the corners and everything. So I just set it. You really don't need a lot of this, like that. Next I go in for my eyebrows. This is gonna sound crazy, but I do not have like a super crazy eyebrow routine. I literally take a spoolie and spoolie them out, and then I just use Benefit Give Me Brow. It's basically just tinted brow gel, nothing crazy. I use shade 3, which is darker because my hair is blonde right now, but it matches my roots pretty well. So, and I kind of just, honestly, it just gives your brows a little tint and like makes them stay in place. It's nothing crazy. I don't shape my brows. I don't go in with a pencil. I don't really do too much to them. Next I go in for mascara. So I just use, you know, this is literally like a Revlon eyelash curler from the drugstore. I just go in and curl them. I use 4 different mascaras. So I go in first with Urban Decay Perversion. I love this mascara. It works so well. And I basically just do a thin layer of every single mascara I'm gonna be using, because I don't like a crazy amount. Next, I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's just drugstore. Next, I go in with Maybelline the Colossal Volume Express. This one is one of my favorites. It's the Maybelline the Rocket Volume Express. And this one is the best at like separating chunks. Next, I'm going to set my foundation. So I use the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Pressed Finishing Powder. I've used this for a while now. It's clear because I don't like to add any extra color to my face. So I just make sure I set down here because I did, you know, bring the foundation down. So just make sure you get, you know, the nose. Oh, I didn't say what brush this is. I've had this for so long. It's Real Techniques, and it's the Duo Fiber Face Brush. Okay. Next, I want to do my bottom lash line, but first I go in and I bake right here because I've been finding lately that my mascara will like leak on my under eyes. Not like leak, but like just leave this like weird black line. And it's mostly throughout the day. It's not like immediate. So I find that this works if you just like bake while you're doing the rest of your face and your lower lash line is drying. I find that that works perfectly fine. So, and I don't do the 4 mascaras on the bottom lash line. I just do the one, the blue one. So when there's like chunks like this, I'll just go in. I have this like eyebrow brush, and I'll just go in and kind of like separate it. Okay, so then as you can see, I have like leftover foundation on my lips, and honestly, all I do for that is some chapstick. I've been doing this for so long. Just because I feel like if you put a makeup wipe to get it off, it's like such a waste of a wipe. So honestly, if you just put on like some chapstick and literally just rub it with like some toilet paper, paper towel, whatever you have will work. So next I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. Right now I've been using the Cover FX bronzer. This is in the shade Sunkissed. And I just go in, let's see, this is a Morphe E4. It's like an angled brush, so that really helps. Just go in kind of on my forehead, and my cheeks is the main part. Next, I go in for blush. This is the MAC blush in the shade Mocha. My cheeks are already naturally pretty rosy, so I don't like to put too much blush. Next, I go in and I kind of just take off my bake with that same under eye brush I used to set it. Okay, next I go in for highlighter. First, I'm gonna use this shade from Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is the Sugar Glow Kit. And I'm gonna go in for this shade right here. It's Butterscotch. And then I cover that with MAC Soft and Gentle. I've been using this highlighter for at least 5-6 years. Honestly, probably since I first started doing my makeup, so that's like 8 years. I don't know, but I get a generous amount of this one because it's one of my favorites. So yeah, I'll just go in with that, and then I'll take whatever's left on the brush and I'll just like go on the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and then I take a MAC 168 and I kind of just blend it in. Make sure there's not crazy harsh lines. You want it to blend, you guys. The best thing is to make it all flow. You don't want someone looking at your face like you're looking all crazy. I'm gonna put my nose ring in off camera because I know that's kind of gross. And there we go, there's that. And then I like to put on this Smith's Rosebud Lip Balm. I just use my finger. And then if you guys want to go for a lip, you can. Sometimes I'll just do like a gloss. It's really up to you how you're feeling. I love this gloss. It's Cocoa by Kylie in the shade Damn Gina. Okay, so there's my everyday makeup look. Lastly, MAC Fix Plus to set it off. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and if you liked it, please subscribe. Thank you. Uh-oh, I got some mascara there. I always get like the lightest color found. Oh, I can't talk right now. Oh my god.